Here she comes.
She's not in it when she's down there.
Carter. You got daddy. Who's that?
Carter. Carter.
Gotta move. Gotta move. Carter, move.
It's not.
Hey guys, it's Chris from LBC Party of 5, back again with another Tea Talk with Chris. I'm back here to answer some more questions that I'm sure you guys have. So here we go.
What steps did you initially take to begin your transition?
I guess the first step was accepting it, as cliche as it may sound. I remember, what was the question? Shit.
Repeat the question, please.
Repeat the question, please. What was the question?
What steps did you initially take to begin your transition?
Okay, I remember going to a LGBT Health Expo in 2012 in Albany, New York, and seeing a whole bunch of LGBT expressions as far as masculinity was concerned. And I remember distinctly seeing a butch lesbian, and me seeing that, and she was older, and me being mortified because I'm like, oh my God, that's going to be me if I don't accept this within me and do something about it, because that's not how I want to grow old looking like. What steps? Right now, the second step was to research. I did hours and hours of research on Google, hours and hours on YouTube, consuming a ton of YouTube, looking to see what the next step was. So currently right now, I am in therapy with a gender therapist, and next month I'm going to start going to couples therapy with my wife, just to kind of get ahead of the curve. And after that, once I get my letter, I only have one more session left. Once I get my letter, I'll be starting hormone replacement therapy, aka testosterone.
Being that you're in New York, wasn't it a little crazy that you weren't able to find the kind of doctor that you were looking for?
Yes. In our area, it's kind of hard looking for a gender therapist that specializes in transitioning. There was a trans woman who I thought would be the perfect match for me in this area, and it turns out that we didn't really click too well. So I'm right now dealing with a gender therapist who is amazing in Miami, Florida. So we're doing Skype sessions, and it's amazing. Like, just, I'm not a big therapy, talk about my feelings kind of person. That's kind of why I love this interview type kind of style, because that's how my therapy sessions go, because I'm not one to sit and talk about myself. So it's been really, really amazing. She's been really, really helpful, and that's been really great. And shout out to Amari for recommending her, because without me reaching out and connecting with him, I wouldn't be actually as far in this transition process as I am right now. Even though I'm not really far, it's 100% closer to my goal than it was, 3 months ago.
How do you feel gender therapy has helped you thus far?
Thus far, it's really made me feel like I wasn't crazy, that I wasn't the only one who were having these thoughts, these feelings. Even growing up, like, there's things that she makes me think about, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Like, just little things, like always playing, like, the male roles, trying to pee standing up. What else did I do when I was younger? Just wanting to be a boy, or getting called a boy, and just being like, tee, like, oh, they know, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. So it's just basically shining a light on your past and being like, okay, you weren't the only one. Those weren't crazy feelings to have, because these are common threads throughout, all her clients that she's seen that were trans.
And you already touched on the fact that you will be starting couples therapy with your wife. Why is that?
I was told that 75% of couples that start off together and one partner transitions, that it's a 75% failure rate. I don't want to be a statistic. I got married once, and I intend to stay married, and that's my intent. So if having a third person is going to help me communicate with my wife and keep my relationship intact and strong, I'm down to do that. So whatever it takes to make sure that I have a happy wife and a happy life, that's what I'm willing to do. So.
And what's next for you?
What's next? My last appointment for my gender therapist is the 25th of May. Then after that, she will write and review my T letter, my testosterone letter, which is basically just an assessment that I have and been diagnosed with gender identity disorder. From there, I take the letter and I go to my endocrinologist. That appointment is on July 25th. So I'm not sure what's going to happen at that appointment. I'm not sure if they're going to take blood and then I have to go back and then get my first shot of T, or because her schedule is so crazy that hopefully they'll just give me my first shot, take my blood, and then adjust my levels as we go along. So hopefully it's the latter and not the former, and I'll be on T before my birthday. That's the goal. So, all right, guys, I think this was enough talking for today. I'll catch you guys next week. I'll see you later.